All right. Damn, right on time.
Right.
All right, let me get this going. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 10 of the S-Tier Podcast, live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Yes, and this will be available on Spotify and whatnot, your favorite podcast, wherever you go to. It'll be available Wednesday, audio-wise. But not a bad week.
No, I can't complain on my side.
Same. I'm dealing with allergies, but...
Except for that president's speech, that was...
Eh.
Yeah, that was... You can tell our president's not ready for war.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? Given a lot of the stuff that's coming out of Ukraine, Russia really ain't. We all thought they were going to be like, oh, this evil Iron Empire's coming. No, they're just a bunch of fuck-ups. It's bad company all over again. I saw a video yesterday where they're all on the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the Russian soldiers, they're getting shot at. No one's taking cover. No one's hiding. They're getting shot at by Ukrainians like crazy over there.
So it seems like the Russian military hasn't been training their military, and they're so like, here's your gun, get out there.
Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, we're good. Oh my god, yeah, it was such a wild thing just seeing all this stuff go on. But let's see. There was some cool stuff that happened. This is more of a thing. Hold on, I'm trying to share this onto our actual page. Thanks for that, Facebook. Always.
I'm not allowed on Facebook yet.
Yeah. You're in Facebook jail for one more day.
Yeah, a couple more hours.
Well, I'll pull this up as Facebook's reloading. The paleontology community. Well, they're in flux right now. A new paper came out about the Tyrannosaurus. This guy wants to basically differentiate the different types of T-Rexes there are.
Well, we know there's multiple sources of kind of T-Rexes.
Yeah, what he wants to do is actually turn the Tyrannosaurus genus into 3 species, which is the T-Rex, the T. regina, and the T. imperator. And I'm thinking the T. regina is basically Tyrannosaurus queen, basically. And I'm thinking, you know what? That would actually fit the other gender of the T-Rex.
Listen, Jeff Goldblum said it best. Why are we trying to play God?
Really? Well, I look at it this way because we have here in Chicago, we have Sue, and that's a female T-Rex. It would be considered T. regina considering this thing that he's proposing, and that makes sense if it's a different gender, if it's male T-Rex, female T. regina, and if it's an alpha T-Rex, it'd be a T. imperator where it's big as hell and all that. That would explain a lot, and it'd be cool to see in one of the whenever they decide to do more Jurassic movies, just differentiate what kind of Tyrannosaur is in the park and whatnot. That'd be cool as hell to see. It's really something though. There people are saying there needs to be more evidence because all this guy had was just a differentiation of their femurs.
Yeah, that's not much evidence.
Yeah, yeah. It's so funny. They're gonna be fighting over this for a minute. All right, and we are. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We are now. This is now on the Facebook page. All right. So yeah, it was cool seeing that. It's still controversial as whatever, but I could see adapting the T Regina thing just to switch out, different species, not different species, different genders and all that. The two different genders between the Tyrannosaur, but you never know. They'll probably just stay T Rex for a while.
Yeah, because we were born, raised to know that a T-Rex is what
The
we
biggest.
know of.
Yeah. Yeah, supposed to be the king of the dinosaurs, but then we found out about the Giganotosaurus, the giant one that can actually eat it.
Oh,
We found out about
and
that.
that's just on land. In the water,
Yeah,
there's huger.
the
Like,
Mosasaurus. Yeah,
yeah, oh my god, bro.
there's so many other things out there that can fight a T-Rex.
Mhm.
But that's all old stuff. But I thought that was a cool thing to bring on. It's not as riveting as I would think, but it's paleontology shit. What else can you do with it other than go, "Oh, that's cool"? What does this have to do with anything?
It has to do with things about dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. All right. Well, we got some. This might be a short one. Dietrich might be running late. I got a message. He probably won't be able to get on. He might get on in the middle. I'm not sure. Um, he was supposed to come on today. I'm not. It's a lot of family stuff he's dealing with.
Hey, family always comes first.
Oh yeah, that's number one priority. I told him that. I said, hey, yeah, don't worry about this little thing that we do.
Hmm.
We can always jump on later because we got some stuff to look at. I tried to keep this light because we got a lot of videos to look at.
Oy.
Yeah, they did their PlayStation did another state of play just for Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for the House of the Dead remake.
Hmm.
We got some more stuff to look at for Starfield and some other stuff. We're gonna probably also got a new look at the Pentaveret. We talked about that last year. Mike Myers' new thing that he's doing.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, it looks funny. It looks hilarious. But let's see. Let's go to this. This is good. Amazon acquires MGM.
How is that a good thing?
Well, we could get more RoboCop stuff.
But honestly, like the remake, like it wasn't even old enough to have a remake yet, and they made a remake out of it.
Well, I think here's the funniest thing about that. There was a writer's strike when RoboCop 2 came out. So the RoboCop Frank Miller wrote is not the
Mhm.
RoboCop 2 people wanted to do. So they want to do an actual requel to that, to the very first RoboCop, where shit even gets worse instead of getting better, how RoboCop 2 was. So there's some potential there. This also means they own the 007 line, so they can do 007 and then spin-offs because it's Amazon, of course. Um, they could actually put a lot of MGM's catalog on their streaming service. That means Return
But
of the Living Dead 1 ends
yeah,
up on there, all that stuff.
I see what you're saying, but to me, it just seems like if somebody buys another company, like a big company like MGM, it usually goes down, not up.
Yeah, because we look at what Disney has done with 20th Century.
Hmm.
They're barely doing anything with Predator and Aliens. They're putting it all on Hulu. That's one thing, but I get it. Amazon though, they've been pretty good track record rise when it comes to doing stuff with a lot of the properties they get. Lord of the Rings, they own the properties of that. We got Rings of Power coming out later on this year.
But
So much.
but here's the thing: MGM is such a big company that it's been running for years and years since we were little, you
Yeah,
know?
before
And
then.
then this Amazon thing comes up. To me, it's still a new company, no matter how long it's been running. It's
Yeah,
still a new company to me if you compare it to MGM.
yeah. And I think the main thing about it, and I think, does MGM own the Wizard of Oz? Like
I
the movie
think
rights?
I think so.
Imagine that. Actually doing the books justice. Not just doing one Wizard of Oz and then letting Disney do Return to Oz.
Yeah, I don't speak of that one.
I love Return to Oz. That was a great one. Young Feruza Balk as Dorothy. The Gnome King dissolving from a freaking egg. That was freaking funny. That's nightmare fuel to a lot of other people, but that was great. But
To me, you can't beat the original.
well, that was the thing. Return was more on par with the books than the first movie. The first movie was done because it was during that age where everything had to be a musical, and they had
Mhm.
just figured out color film. So that was one of the first movies to have color. And if you read the book, they're not ruby slippers, they're emerald slippers. No, not emerald. They're silver slippers with emeralds on
Oh,
them. Yeah.
okay.
And yeah, they couldn't really. They were not gonna do emerald slippers in a full on color movie. They want to show we can do red. That's
Mhm.
when you think about it that way. And it, I love the Wizard of Oz. I love the whole. I love that movie. I love the books. I loved Emerald City, which was a great show. But it'd be cool to see Amazon actually recapture that.
Fun fact: my parents, when they were younger, they went to a bar downtown, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like after that, they were just like going around downtown, and they see this bar for small people. You know, I don't
Yeah,
know what the correct term
little
is
people.
nowadays. Little
Little
people.
people. Yeah.
But like the owners were some of the actors from The Wizard of Oz.
I could see that where they used to be where the Munchkins.
Yeah, and my mom went into their house because she had to call somebody.
And she saw all the memorabilia and whatnot.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
she was
nice.
in their house. Like
That's
she
nice.
she met a celebrity and was in their house.
That's actually pretty cool. I think, but man, I have nothing for when it comes to Wizard of Oz, but MGM being owned by Amazon, they paid 8.6 billion. Jesus Christ. MGM must have been hit hard by certain things.
Well, their rides weren't doing so good in Orlando.
Oh, that makes sense. I think there's so much that Amazon can do now with that kind of property, with all those types of properties.
Hmm.
Um, RoboCop had so much going for it. And I'm not talking the remake. I'm talking the trilogy. They had a show for the RoboCop stuff, which was decent. They had to really tone it down.
Well, yeah, it's a TV show.
Comparatively. Yeah, they really had to tone it down. But then they did like 6 made for TV movies, and
Mm.
one of them was so brutal. And not on a gore level, but I've never seen RoboCop get that angry at one guy. He just pulls out the spike that he uploads with and just starts stabbing him in the face. I was like, Jesus. He was pissed.
But if you think about it, can he really feel emotions if he's like almost like he's like 89% mechanical?
Well, that was the thing about the first one, because at first he didn't,
Hmm.
but then when Murphy, it's you, it really jumped back to, wait, what? And then when he saw one of the guys that shot him, he goes, "Who are you?" And then it all came back. And that's why when he was arresting them all, he was beating the shit out of them basically.
Oh yeah.
He grabbed dude in the club by his hair and just dragged his ass out. He was throwing Clarence through every window in that warehouse.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't resist police.
Oh my god, he was so vicious to those guys, and they deserved it though.
Oh yeah.
Like, how you gonna do that to you? That was the thing about that whole story of RoboCop. Clarence Boddicker and his gang were just vicious for no reason.
That's how gangs are.
Yeah, and he was. Oh man, there's so much that they so much with, and they could probably actually say, "Hey, you know what? We're gonna take the reboot of this of RoboCop, the one with Joel Kinnaman, and actually
Mhm.
make a better sequel, specifically for Amazon and whatnot, and actually get some cool stuff out of that." Because I had always thought the second one should have Clarence Boddicker and Kane in there from RoboCop 2, and have it where RoboCop has to deal with Kane as an android and all that. And you
Mhm.
set up Clarence Boddicker as the big bad of Detroit or whatever. That would have been cool as hell. But there's so much that's going to be coming out of Amazon. They're going to have their hands full with a lot of this stuff.
Now they have a grocery store.
Yeah, I was in it too. It's
How
nice and
was
quaint. It's
it?
quaint.
I heard this ad when I was watching TV. I went to Amazon shopping, and it's oh my god, it's so technical
Yeah,
and da, da, da.
yeah. They had the funny thing about Amazon Fresh. That's what it is. It's they said it was going to be fully automated. No, they still got cash registers. They still got cashiers. and
Hello.
and the cart, it depends on the cart you get, because there's certain ones that are like the automated ones,
Mhm.
and it actually scans what you put in the cart, and then you can just leave, and then your Amazon account gets charged.
That's
But
risky.
yeah, but other than that, it's you can actually just go up there, pay for whatever you want. You can get your packages there, just like how they have it set up at like Kohl's and whatnot.
Mm,
It's a pretty cool experience. And they even have some stuff from the actual Amazon warehouses.
nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Let's see, real quick. Oh, we got a hi guys thing from the chat. Hello, hello.
Yeah, you're late to that. I already said hello.
Oh, of course you did. Let me put the thing up. We might actually look at the chat after this. Try to do something different, because we always see the comments. We're like, oh look, and it ends up hijacking the show. But let's see. This one was funny. I saw this on TikTok. Jack Black announced Kung Fu Panda: The Dragon Knight. The video was funnier than shit. He just, hey, what's up? It's Jack Black. And that's how he announced it. It looked cool. There's no trailer for it yet, but it looks very on par with the DreamWorks stuff.
Well, after like all he's done with his career, I'm not mad him doing like animated movies and voiceovers and all that, because like the guy, love him to death like a brother, but like he's not the fittest kind of guy.
Yeah. That's why I loved Kung Fu Panda. But the funny thing is, I love the game more than the movie, because the game actually elevated the movie.
Mhm.
Because you get to see, oh yeah, Poe's a bumbling idiot. Oh wait, he is a martial arts master as you play through the game. That was the coolest thing about the whole game series. But the stories for Kung Fu Panda are very good.
And the first movie is just like, that's like my favorite movie to watch if I'm down, because like I love the father and son relationship, like the noodles.
Yeah. There is no secret ingredient in the secret ingredient soup.
And there's
But
a
you know,
lot of good sayings in there, like why is the present the present? And yada yada yada.
number 2 was my favorite one because of Lord Shen, played by Gary Oldman. When he showed the cannon, it's a gift. It's your parting gift, in which it will part you. Part of you here, part of you there, part of you way over there, staining the wall. I was laughing so hard at that threat. Oh my god, such a cool villain for that one.
Yeah, like that guy can voice like any villain.
Yeah. Oh man, it's friggin' great. My head is killing me. Damn allergies. But
Are
let's
you
see. Yeah.
sure you're not hungover?
Shit. I haven't drank since the. I haven't drank since the.
Jeez, that was
That was that was
many
4
moons
years
ago.
ago. Yeah. Oh man, I tied one on that day. I'm waiting.
I
Oh yeah,
know
it's
you
just
were like
allergies.
talking to a bunch of girls.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was the I think what my neighbor, she was living over there. She had some of her, I think cousins or whatever, some family members or some friends. And I'm like, oh yeah, you want a shot? Let you take a shot. Like I grew up with her, so it was so funny. He's like, yeah, this is the first time you see me drunk. I said,
Yeah, but you didn't pull a bro move. You didn't bring me over there.
you were like right there too.
Yeah, but you know me. I was in the mood for partying, and I'm not all there when I'm in party mode.
We were legit just chilling though by the fire, and then Tasha lit the freaking grass on fire.
With my face.
Oh god, almost, yeah. I remember that too. I was drunk. I'm like, oh shit, you're lighting the grass on fire. I'm looking for the hose. The hose is missing. I'm like, what the fuck?
And find out they were using it for the block party.
Yeah, I was. Oh my goodness, it was wild. And she was stamping out with her shoe. Next day, how's your shoe? There's a hole in it. No shit.
See, that's why I was stamping out, because I got U-boat feet. So every time there's velocity, it's gonna bring wind down.
Oh my god, that was a wild ass night. But no, yeah, my shit's it's just allergies, pressure, and shit. But let's see. Oh, well, let's get to this. We got more stuff before we look at the Pentaveret, but we'll go to the Pentaveret first. Oh Jesus Christ. Damn news thing. My laptop's retarded. Apologies, everyone. I had to say it. My laptop is so stupid. All right.
That reminds me of Family Guy. Sorry, I'm retired. Oh, you just want to know how it works.
Or like Lucky Louie. Thank you. You're a nice person. Oh, yeah. I am canceled. I am so sorry, everybody.
We haven't been canceled yet, so we must be doing something right.
Well, I think it's because we're under the radar. All right, so this is Pentaveret with Michael Myers and Michael Myers and Michael Myers and Michael Myers and Keegan and yeah, Keegan Michael Key. All rights reserved to Netflix. We're just looking at this under fair use. Of course, everyone, we're muting. Bye for a second.
In 1347, 5 learned men realized that the Black Plague was caused by fleas on rats. However, the church believed the plague to be God's punishment, labeling these 5 men heretics. So they formed a benevolent secret society to influence world events, known as the Pentaveret.
The Penta what the fuck?
What is this?
You gotta do an expose on it.
If you break a story like the Pentaveret, you can do something good for this world.
I haven't had this much fun since I was at a nudist colony and accidentally backed into a meat thermometer.
I'm not gonna lie, that last scene of him, I'm not gonna lie, he sort of looked like Robin Williams.
In a way, yeah. I think it's because they always like elongate his nose a little bit when it comes to certain characters.
Yeah. I'm glad to see him back in Hollywood.
Last thing I saw was a small role. It was in what was it? What is it? The Freddie Mercury story. What about? Oh no. We'll get to that. We'll get to Sharknado. Don't worry.
I swear to God, you're gonna make a Rule 34 about Sharknado.
The last thing Mike Myers was in before this was that movie about Freddie Mercury, and he was the CEO of that record label, and he was the one that said that no one is gonna listen to Bohemian Rhapsody. He was that guy. It was so funny seeing that whole thing when they're at Live Aid. You just see him at his desk, all mad and shit.
Trying to be so serious, but all in my mind, I was just hearing the Austin Powers theme song when he was raging.
Oh God, I'm hoping they actually do another Shrek after this. That'd be great seeing another Shrek.
What was the last one even about?
Shrek 5, that was the one where he goes to Rumpelstiltskin. It was kind of like It's a Wonderful Life in a way, because he got tired of all the celebrity of being Shrek, and he finds out without him being in the world, a lot of things would have been so different. Rumpelstiltskin runs the world basically with all the witches, and all the ogres are trying to revolt against Rumpelstiltskin. It was weird. It was so weird.
But what about the gumdrop buttons?
Oh, what did happen to Gingy in that? I don't remember if Gingy was even in it.
Last time I saw Gingy was like a holiday special kind of deal with Shrek.
Yeah, I know they did one. I saw the Halloween one where they went back to Duloc and they were fighting the ghost of Lord Farquaad. Oh my God. Yeah, that's the funny thing. The little small things that they've done for these shows are actually very, very good too. I saw the Toy Story one where the dude was basically trying to steal Buzz and Woody and all that and keep them at the gas station to sell them. Oh, that was crazy. The other one that was great was the one where all the toys get to play with the dinosaur toys and they don't know that they're toys yet, just like how Buzz was.
Oh.
That was very good. But let's see. We got more movie stuff. Stream 6 will be out next year, November.
Just one more movie.
Yeah. That's always one more movie. I'm wondering if they're probably going to go, because it's going to be filmed in Canada. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're actually going to do the ski lodge thing like what Richard Newby wanted. That'd be funny as hell.
Probably, but not as big as it to be.
Yeah. It'd be funny as hell. Just go up to Richard after that. We all see it. It actually happened. Like, dude, you called it.
That's been happening to me a lot lately when we predict shit here.
Same here. Oh my God. I was just shocked at all the stuff that we've talked about, and it actually ends up happening. This one was funny also. This is actually casting news. We got a few things. Let's see. We're gonna just roll through it. Christopher Lloyd will be joining The Mandalorian season 3, so that's this November. I was shocked. I was scared at first because I'm like, oh no, because I just had the picture, didn't read the thing. I'm thinking, oh no, Christopher Lloyd died. No, he's cast in Mandalorian season 3. I'm like, oh, thank God. Jesus Christ.
Trying to give yourself a heart attack.
Yeah, I'm thinking, oh no, don't die on us now. We need nobody too.
Right.
George Lopez will be joining Blue Beetle. And I think I don't have it written, but Sydney Sweeney from Euphoria will be in Madame Web. Yeah, and the way they're saying that Madame Web is going to be, and I wish Dietrich was here to hear this. The way Madame Web is going to be, Madame Web is basically Strange of the Spider-Verse stuff on the Sony side. So maybe if there's reshoots for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, we see him interact with Madame Web. Who knows? She did open up the multiverse in the show.
I understand that, but it just seems like they're sort of running out of ideas now.
True. Because, oh my goodness, there's going to be a Venom 3. I know that, and depending on Morbius, there might be a Morbius 2. I think they're building up Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man while also building up Tom Holland's. Because it's looking like that a lot. There's been push for a new Andrew Garfield movie. And that was, we talked about that. He got done dirty.
Oh, yeah.
But let's see what else. I think that's it for the movie news and reviews. I haven't seen anything new. I got to watch The Adam Project. I'm going to rewatch Ghostbusters Afterlife as well.
No trailer for Monsters yet?
No trailer for Monsters. Just pictures. It's so funny seeing the rating that it was getting though. PG.
I know. Like I honestly predicted it. I thought it was going to be PG-13 at least.
Same. Yeah, I was thinking the thing I was thinking was they were going to be the nice people, very polite and cordial. Watch what though? The comment, no need to watch now, snitch. What the hell? The whole thing about it, I thought it was going to be rated R, but the monsters were going to be nice and polite, no swearing from them, but everyone around them was going to be swearing. That would have been funny as hell. But I think they're just doing that, just watching it, just doing it as a nice callback to the original show.
That's fair enough, but like, and a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, he doesn't know how to make a PG movie." Like the guy had kids; he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's done comedy specials. That's the
Right?
thing that threw me the hell off when I found out. I was watching what is it? It was one of Tom Papa's comedy specials on Netflix, and it says like after the thing, directed by Rob Zombie. And I said, son of a bitch, that was Scary Moon Zombie that walked Tom Papa onto the stage. He did very well. It felt like an old school thing. I'm like, wow, that's great. But yeah, I think Rob is gonna kill it. I don't think it's gonna be a smash hit, but it'll be a cult classic.
Well, honestly, like the monsters and this new Addams Family movie that I don't know when it will be out, but it's gonna come out.
Oh yeah,
Are gonna be in my collection because I think those movies are gonna be like throwbacks and like thank yous to the like original series.
yeah,
you
they're
know?
gonna be nice. They're gonna be nice send ups. Oh yeah, Blackhawks are playing tonight.
Why do you think I'm wearing a hat?
See, I'm gonna be doing other stuff. I gotta deal with this friggin' head. All right, well we got two more backrooms. See, we don't have Dietrich to traumatize with this stuff.
I know. Find the videos. He's not here to watch them.
Yeah, I'm gonna just send it to him. Like, watch the backrooms.
Send them all.
Yeah, send him. I'll send him the whole thing. But Kane Pixels, he's getting not notification. He's getting a lot of coverage from TikTok. I saw someone bring him up on there.
I know. I'm
He's
telling you, this guy is very talented, and I bet you he works with what's that engine? Unreal Engine.
That or Unity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only, I think, 16, 15.
Listen, I know I'm fire, okay?
Wait, what? Fire Eric. Oh, goodness.
Again, it really sounds like somebody's jealous that they don't have their own podcast.
Well, that's what Anchor is for. Hold up. Pause. There we go. We're not even at the video yet. These were two videos that we missed out on. We went to missing persons and informational and autopsy report. We forgot to look at the third test and first contact. We will look at motion detected probably next week and try to and hopefully Dietrich will be here for that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this about the motion detection one. It's just like a Where's Waldo kind of deal.
You just looking for the thing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here, let me pull this up. Okay, so we're going to mute ourselves for the third test and first contact. I might have to switch them out, but let's see. This is a very good thing. Kane Pixels, I cannot promote his stuff enough. But here it is. Time to mute once more.
Yep.
On July 2nd, 1988, the ASIN research facility tested its low-proximity magnetic distortion system for the third time. Details regarding the results of the experimentation have not yet been released. During a press conference held in April of 1988, Ivan Beck, Vice Director of the ASIN Foundation, described the intention of these tests, stating this program, if granted sufficient backing from the United States government, will offer a solution to all current and future storage, and residential needs, and save billions of dollars on property construction and management.
Does that sort of solve the mystery of what's going on yet?
Well, I know that they were dealing with temporal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
And did you know there's like 9 million rooms?
Yep, I knew that. You could see it from the very first one when someone got stuck in there, which is
And-
still the best video of this.
Yeah, and trust me, there's plenty more monsters in there.
Yep. But Backrooms is great. I think the last one we'll look at is Motion Detected next week. Hopefully, we got to get Dietrich on. We're gonna have to kidnap him. All right, so let's see. We got gaming stuff, and we were gonna actually do a little special event for this one, Hogwarts Legacy and whatnot. It looks cool. I already saw, and I'm really playing the Dave Chappelle thing real quick. Twitter ain't real, because I saw people on Twitter getting mad over the game because it's Harry Potter. We all know about J.K. Rowling being a TERF and whatnot. She has nothing to do with this game, so
Right. It's Warner Brothers.
yeah. And they were also trying to say, oh yeah, there was an alt-writer on it, and I said Troy Levitt is not an alt-writer. He was like the only good person when it comes to Gamergate that actually had an opinion that held weight, because he's an actual game developer, and he actually wanted to talk to Anita Sarkeesian during that whole time and actually have a good conversation. She ignored him. He said, fair enough. That was it. So the whole thing with it is so silly about it. We're definitely gonna get this game. That's one thing a lot of people in that part of the LGBTQ community really bugs me about. They try to say, "Don't do this. Don't try to support this when it hurts us." It doesn't hurt you. It's a fucking video game.
Right? You guys have legal marriages now. You can adopt kids, even though I'm not going to say anything. But they have all these rights, but they still complain about things.
Yeah, my thing is this though. You can't police people that support you by telling them what not to do and all that. You've become the enemy that you're fighting against when you do that.
Exactly.
So that's one thing I'll say about it. And if I'm wrong on that, well, sorry if you feel I'm wrong, but I consider myself an ally and whatnot. But you're not going to tell me what I'm gonna play or gonna read or gonna watch.
Right. And if you do, I'm just gonna say fuck you, and I don't give a fuck about your rights.
That was Eric saying. It's all about that's one thing about this country. We are all about agreeing to disagree and saying, you know what, you deserve this, you deserve that. And that's one thing I believe that a lot of people deserve to have the freedom to do what they want. I believe a lot of people need to be happy and whatnot. And you're not going to make someone less happy because something disturbs you.
And to be clear, I would only say that to complete assholes in your community, not just everyone.
Yeah, that's one thing. And that's all I'm going to say about it. It's to really go after this game because it's J.K. Rowling. We know about J.K. Rowling. She came out as a sack of shit years ago.
She still doesn't know what she is.
Yeah. And that's one thing about it. This has nothing to do with her. Troy Levitt isn't even on this game because of a lot of the stuff that came back. And Troy Levitt is actually a very cool guy. He actually follows me on Twitter. He's very cool.
Nice.
He has a lot of insight in gaming and whatnot. So let's just look at this real quick. 14 minutes. Gonna be nice. Let's check it out. Mute time.
Akimbo.
Lumos.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world. But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be. When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you are starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Ah, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
You may begin.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets, enchantments, and mysteries. You'll discover dungeons and secret passageways, as well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve. You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before. It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum, ones designed to help you catch up with the other fifth years at your own speed.
Lumos.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? Are you not telling me?
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes. Counterattack with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations. Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness. Slam with Descendo. Roast with Incendio. Devastate your enemies using various finishes. You can can even use the mysterious, powerful magic professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes. Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style.
Accio. Incendio.
On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Accio.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic. You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay. You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies. In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
Learning and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
I want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
But what happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Figs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you. Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear. A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and magical specialties. Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade, where loads of shops and vendors can provide you with the supplies you require. From potion ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical plants, to all sorts of gear. But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement. But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards. Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path. Master spells. Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
I'm hyped.
So am I. My God, it looks great. It's still in development and all that, but it looks great so far, man.
And I already know they're going to be making another one.
Oh yeah, you know it for a fact, especially how it looks. As soon as I saw you could use the death spell, I'm like, oh, yes. Oh man, it looks great.
And the best thing about this, it's like before the things we know, so they can like add up to it and then make the original stories that we know into a better engine. So
yeah, I'm gonna look up it's real quick. Man, it looks so good. I can't wait for it. I might have to get that one also.
The nerd in me is all hyped.
Yeah, that and Forspoken look, they'll probably work so well together. As you play them, you're like, oh, okay, this is cool that way. It's cool this way. It's so good. There's so many games coming out. It looks very well done. It's like they actually did their homework.
Speaking of games, I got GTA Online and I got GTA 5 for $12.
Nice. Let's see, where is it? Where's that trailer? I think this is it. Yeah, this is gonna be the House of the Dead remake. I'm gonna get to it and pause it. But yeah, there's so much to it. And you know, I gotta clarify one thing about the whole thing about it. Yeah, J.K. Rowling had nothing to do with this.
This was the game designers and all that from Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they really did their homework on it. And that's one thing a lot of people should really realize. This is not J.K. Rowling's thing. She may get like a cut up from it, but not as much as say Fantastic Beasts.
I would say like she gets 2%.
Yeah, I think so too. 2% is still a lot. That's at least $100K. She ain't hurting. And that's one thing I have to say about that. And and I said on this side, if you don't want to support it, and this is to all the people we were just talking about, if you don't want to support it, that's fine. There's other games. Forspoken comes out as well during this time, and that's going to be a great game too. That one looks very interesting, and we looked at that before our break.
Yeah,
that one reminds me of Life is Strange meets Final Fantasy.
It really does.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one as well. And someone said that the new Hogwarts looks like Forspoken, and I'm thinking, they're both magic games,
Right?
Yeah, like what else can you do? All right, so this is The House of the Dead, the remake for the Switch. I might get a Switch just for this. It looks good. They actually use actual blood, not that green goo from the actual arcade game. So let's get into it. Mute time.
Mute. Newt.
Please, help! Everyone's getting killed! Nobody leaves here
The House of the Dead.
I shall destroy everything.
I'm kind of glad they're doing the old arcade version.
Yeah, I love the original. I looked at the playthrough of I think House of the Dead Crimson Dawn, and that was more of a reboot as well, but they were trying to cash in on some of the World War Z aspect because they had like 30 zombies coming at you, but you're still, and you have to, and I think there it was just the person playing through it was aiming for the head, and I'm thinking you can aim anywhere. These aren't those kind of zombies,
Right?
And
I just remember playing House of the Dead all the time when I went to the theaters.
oh god, same here. At Six Flags, I was playing through it. That game scared me when I was a kid. Now I'm like, yes.
And they also have Type of the Dead. It's like House of the Dead, but you have to type words to shoot the zombies.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Let's see what is. Oh, I found it. Perfect. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, Type of the Dead was funny as hell because it was on the Dreamcast at first, and it was just House of the Dead 2, but you're typing out all the stuff. It was such a funny little concept. The whole story of House of Dead, it's so simple but perfect.
And then they made it into a shitty movie.
Yeah, thanks, Uwe Boll. Oh man, that's one that needs a remake. Can make it like
but a better storyline.
Make it like Lethal Weapon meets not Army of the Dead, but Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead.
Or Shaun of the Dead.
One of those, yeah. It would be funny as hell if it had that kind of vibe to it. That'd be funny. And then that was one thing about our House of the Dead. It's not just zombies. Some of them are mutants. That was one thing also. The flying bat person that you see in this trailer in the original game as well. The super soldier zombie that was just fully armored.
The axe throwers.
Yeah. The ultimate being. The multiple ultimate beings throughout all the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such something else. I'm glad it's coming back to the consoles. Let's see. Is this it? Is this footage or is this okay? Starfield. Okay, this is episode 2 of it. I'm trying to find actual gameplay. I think this is no, this is not it. What? There's no gameplay? Are you kidding me? There better be gameplay. There's no gameplay. Oh wait, no, that's not it. All right, there's nothing here for Starfield. I don't believe this.
Soon there will be.
Yeah, it's just okay. Just I'll put it up on our pages. Episode 1, Endless Pursuit. and episode 2, Made for Wanderers. It's just the Bethesda group that works on it. They're gonna be they'll be talking about what it's all about and the whole mythos of Starfield. But we do have other stuff. I was hoping we'd get something else. But before we go to a look at the quarry, how old do you feel right now?
Truthfully,
Yeah.
I don't feel old at all.
Kingdom Hearts will be 20 years old next week.
Nah.
I saw that. I was like, oh no. The knife, it just got twisted. Oh man, 20 years. Oh, good thing number 3 came out before that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had to bring that up to you.
They're trying to get something out of me. Well, not today.
Well, I got some games to get. I got to get Stranger of Paradise. I saw the story online, and it's exactly how we said. It's a prequel to the very first Final Fantasy game. It's about Garland, the main bad guy, and it had me thinking, you know what? They can make this into a series. Do the next one on Final Fantasy X. Give us that backstory with Jet, Braska, and Orin.
Like DLC?
No, as another game.
Oh.
Call it like the Guardian of Spira or Guardian from Xanarkin or something like that. Final Fantasy Origins 2. And then do one on Ultimacia from Final Fantasy 8 and call that one The Sorceress of Time. Just see how she got to that point and how she met Squall before she died. And then we see the whole thing. That'd be great. Final Fantasy 9 is ripe for it too, because I would love to know more about Kuja and why he's such a dick.
Because he's a fucking villain, probably.
Yeah, and they could call that the second Angel of Death or something like that. Show Zidane how he basically loses what he was supposed to be, and Kuja becomes it, and how he gives Queen Braun the Black Mage thing. That'd be great. They have a nice little thing they can really cash in on by showing some of the villains.
I just picture Braun Strowman in like Princess Peach's dress when he said Queen Braun. I was like,
and then you see her, you're like, yeesh. this big blue lady. This weird ass hat.
The funny thing is, you just look at her, you're just like, I could work with this.
The funniest thing about it, because I've replayed 9, Kuja calls Queen Braun an elephant lady, and I'm thinking, I'm like, oh come on, she don't have a trunk because there's different animals that are anthropomorphic in the game, and I'm thinking, that's dirty. That's a fat joke.
I will not stand for this. I will sit down.
Yeah, he was a dick. And that was one. Kuja would probably be up there with Kefka from Final Fantasy VI if it wasn't a dead world that he destroyed. That was the funniest thing, because Kefka killed the world in Final Fantasy VI. He's the final boss and there's no world left.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy IX, he finds out, oh, I'm going to die anyway. I'm going to destroy this whole world. And you're thinking to yourself, oof. And you're thinking, oh, no, it's...
I'm shocked that they didn't put him in Final Fantasy VII. They waited until 9.
Well, yeah, 9. Well, that's the thing. Each one, of course, is its own story and whatnot.
Yeah.
And Kuja is that one villain for that story. Like they've really alternated from villains. Like certain villains want to destroy the world and they fail, and there's the ones that destroy the world but then die. And this one was one where he destroyed a dead world just to show how powerful he was. So he didn't get to destroy the world that everyone else was living on.
Right.
And like Seymour Guado from Final Fantasy X, he wanted to destroy the world because he wanted power, just all this power. Dude was dead, came back so evil. But there's so much I could talk about when it comes to Final Fantasy. But let's get to it. We got some more stuff. We got some more trailers. The Quarry. This was quite the shock for me. I saw Lance Henriksen shared it on his Instagram. This thing called The Quarry. I'm thinking, oh, what is this? A new movie? What? He went, it's a video game that I'm in. I went, what? This is your third video game? Let's see. There it is. And this is from 2K as well as Supermassive.
2K. Oh.
Yeah. But it's also Supermassive, so Supermassive does some great stuff. You got they do the dark pictures. They've done Until Dawn, and this is supposed to be a spiritual successor to Until Dawn. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I've hid from it basically. So if there's any music in here, I might mute it for the stream, but if not, we're still gonna look at it. But it's a good cast. David Arquette is in it. Justin Smith, all types of actors. So they really went hard on this. So we're gonna mute ourselves before we go in. Mute time once more.
Later, kids.
Yeah, Hackett's Quarry forever!
I just want to get you guys safely out of Dodge before the sun goes down. Damn it! I thought I told you kids to check everything.
Look, it's not that big of a deal, okay? We'll just spend one more night here.
No! No! Just stop. Let me think. Okay. Make sure that everybody is inside the lodge for tonight. Lock the doors. No one in, no one out. No one. Got it? I'll be back first thing in the morning, and we'll get you all on the road.
What if we're out partying tonight, out in the woods, and we end up in a most dangerous game situation?
Like when people hunt other people?
Yeah, think about it. Camp is over, and hunting season has just begun.
I did see a weird light in the treehouse across the lake. That was pretty spooky. Maybe it's your girlfriend, Ryan.
The heck of Hackett's Quarry.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Should we look?
Maybe it was the bears.
And why does everyone blame everything on bears?
Do you got anything better? I mean, like zombies, aliens, time-hopping Draculas?
Ryan?
Hey! Run! Anything needs to happen, please!
We ain't playing games no more, little girl.
There's something coming!
2 lost, Max. We're lost.
3!
Terrified kids are bad for business.
You have to cut it off! Cut it off!
Anyway, maybe just ease up on the ghost stories.
Sorry.
Just stick to Kumbaya next time, okay?
What's that?
You guys don't do Kumbaya anymore?
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the show.
That's going in the collection.
Yeah, I'm so getting that. That looks so good. Ethan Suplee's in it. Oh man, Ted Raimi. I saw Ted Raimi in there.
I thought Kane was in it at the last scene, the big guy.
That's Ethan Suplee from Butterfly Effect and American History X. Mallrats.
Shit.
Yeah, he lost I gotta send you the thing. He lost a lot of weight. He's freaking shredded now.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it looks great. That looks so good. I can't wait.
I'm excited.
It is gonna be so good. It looks just like what I wanted for, say, an off-season game. If they ever did Jack Ketchum's off-season as a game, it looks just almost like that.
Honestly, I thought that trailer was going to be exactly what Until Dawn was going to be like, but it was a little bit different.
Yeah, it feels like a spiritual successor, though, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it because we need more of those. Supermassive, I think, found their bread and butter, and that is the horror
/ movie game.
Yeah. The whole interactive horror movie kind of game feel.
Exactly. And people are going to love that, like, especially with these viruses going on. Like, if we have to be quarantined again, you got your own horror movie and you're the character.
Yeah, you got Dark Pictures, Until Dawn. You got The Quarry. Oh,
Mhm.
man. And then there's so many more. I think Supermassive should just do it Until Dawn, too. Set it in the Southwest, have it where it's skinwalkers. Oh, that'd be freaking nice.
Or, like, near Mexico or something for El Chupacabra.
Yeah. Yeah. The skinwalkers one, that would be almost like The Thing. Got to figure out who's who. Who are you gonna trust? Oh, you can't trust anyone. DTA.
Like, honestly, I can see him doing Crooked Man kind of game, Slender Man kind of game, all those kind of characters, you know?
Yeah, I think that should have been the thing for a lot of the movies we saw. Like Slender Man, the movie was shit. But if you did a
Yeah.
game on that level where it's Until Dawn meets Slender Man, it would be probably almost Game of the Year or nominated for Game of the Year, especially if it's by Supermassive or Quantic Dream. That would be freaking great. I'm glad Supermassive is giving Quantic Dream a run for their money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Quantic Dream ain't doing shit.
They were doing so good, too, and then they were just like...
Yeah. Yeah, ever since that deposition, they're looking at David Cage. You son of a bitch. But you sent me this one. I didn't get to look at it, so we're going to look at it together. Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks great. Oh, wait, this is the gameplay reveal they have here?
Or you could just do the trailer.
Yeah, let's look at the trailer because it's going to be someone talking, this is what you can do. Yeah, we know. Be a vampire. I'm still waiting on Bloodlines, too.
I know.
Bloodlines, it's been a minute. They announced that in 2019. It's still up for pre-order. All right. Again, mute time. That's going to be the title of this episode, Mute Time.
Biggity bop.
Peggy 18.
Friends and subjects, thank you all for coming. We're gathered here to celebrate the unification of Boston and Hartford. One new domain, strong, safe, and united in upholding the masquerade. Tonight, we rewrite the story of the Boston Camarilla. Tonight, we revolutionize our blood supply. A new era is upon us. Raise your glasses with me. Out with the old, in with the new. Let the party begin.
Thoughts?
It's chilling. I got to see what it's about now. I'll check it out on my own time. But I'm glad Vampire the Masquerade is getting something going. Werewolf the Apocalypse got something going. Now, if only they can just do another Hunter the Reckoning.
We're gonna see that for a while.
That was my shit. Hunter the Reckoning. Oh my god, that was great. But I can't wait. It's chilling. Oh my goodness.
It reminds me of another game where it's like you're a detective but a vampire, and you live in this world where it's like mixed with vampires and humans.
Oh, what is it? I don't want to say
Like
vampire because that was a doctor.
No, I for some reason I'm thinking vamped or something like that.
It was something around that line. I know there was a show like that called Moonlight. Only ran for a season. But yeah, there's a few. Like, I'm glad they're doing some stuff with the White Wolf games.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm definitely hooked. I'm waiting on Bloodlines 2 as well because I never got into Bloodlines 1. That was a PC game, and we didn't have a computer for that. We only had it where it was capable to play Diablo 1, 2, and the Warcraft games. And I love those games. But yeah, we never got to experience that. Never got to experience a few things like the Gabriel Knight series as well. That's one that needs a remake as well.
Mm-hmm.
Had such a cool concept. I'm gonna do a haul reveal, but let's get into music first. We'll do this. So, what'd you think of Killer's Confession's new single?
It got me rocking, but like I think they could go a little bit harder.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this is just Waylon getting back into the swing of it.
Yeah.
Because I think that was the one he was just working on. He had video. He was already working on a new album, and this is the one he's just now starting. So I liked it. It's very good. It's a little bit softer than the last two albums. But yeah, I liked it. I did like it. I'm definitely gonna have it on my iPod once I get it fixed. Still gotta get it fixed. But I did like it. It's a very good song. I'll pull it up. Well, not pull it up, but I'll bring up the title so everyone can check it out. It's on. It is available on Spotify, just like we are.
I was gonna say something, but I won't.
It wasn't my best plug, I know.
I was gonna say, like, oh, you could listen to music, but you won't listen to us.
The song is called "A Better Time" by A Killer's Confession. Waylon is doing some great work.
Mm-hmm.
A little news. Skin's new single, Chris Watts, which we talked about a couple weeks back, has hit 1 million views. Congratulations to her. Yeah, congratulations to her. I heard about Tom McDonald. He got his Billboard awards, not awards, but the #1 stuff. He got 8 of them.
Yeah,
that's nice. They finally said, okay.
They're getting too much negativity.
Yeah, we're sorry. All right. Well, I got this. I listened to Impera, Ghost's new album. Thank God it's on YouTube. I give it a B. Get that out the way. I give it a B. It rocks. It's bumping. The best songs on the album, and I'll pull them up. I can say 2 of them right now. Call Me Little Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter's Moon.
Mm-hmm.
People like 20s, but I can't get in. I can't vibe to that one.
I like that one too. Like it I don't know. It just hits something for me, you know.
Yeah, for me, I can't vibe to it. I don't know why.
You just gotta like listen to it a couple times and understand what the meaning of the song is.
Oh, I know the meaning. I think it's because of how it's played, like it's like super fast and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, let me enjoy this. But the one after 20s, I love Darkness at the Heart of My Love. That one is great. That one, I love that song.
Yeah.
The other one I liked, and it really set the mood to what the whole album was going to be, was Kaiserian, the first song after the intro, Imperium.
Mm-hmm.
That one really felt like a Kiss song that's actually metal, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, a few of these songs really do sound like Kiss songs done right. If you
I
think
was
about
gonna say like a mix of Dream Theater.
That too, I really caught, especially with the interlude and the intro. They really were very guitar centric with a lot of this. But yeah, you can't go wrong with "Call Me Little Sunshine" and "Hunter's Moon."
Little sunshine.
And I think what was the other one? I think Respite on the Spital Fields was actually pretty good too. It's a decent album. Some of them I can't vibe with. That's why I give it a B because it's still a good album. But yeah, it's definitely B tier. I do enjoy a little bit of Ghost, but I think the best album from them is Meliora when it was Papa Emeritus II.
I gotta say one thing about this new album. Like the album cover sort of reminds me of like a Tool album cover.
That I caught the whole thing where how Papa Emeritus is like this. That's legit Aleister Crowley's pose from his picture. that was really a cult. I'm like, oh shit, I know who that is. And it's like they're building a new monument.
Maybe they'll collab with Tool.
That would be. I wouldn't put that past Tobias at all.
Right?
He's already collabed with Richard Chris, but I have that song too. It's great. The song "I Am Not Afraid." That's a great song. But yeah, I really do like a little bit of the album. There's other songs I just can't vibe with. Spillways,
Well, that's how you were with the new Mushroom Head album too. But then you were like, a couple weeks later, you're like, I love it.
Well, yeah, I love all the songs except "Seen It All." I hate that song so much. But that's one thing. A lot of Mushroomhead fans hate QWERTY, but love the whole Righteous and Butterfly album. I love QWERTY. I love that whole album. But Dominion, well, that's the prelude. Watcher in the Sky was good.
Yeah,
Watcher in the Sky was good. Yeah, it's still a beat. I still liked it. It's just I gotta find a way to vibe to 20s and whatnot. 20s was
that's
so
like
loud.
a workout song in a way.
Yeah, it is. And I know the whole idea behind it. But it's very good. It is good. I'm gonna say that. Just because I can't vibe with it don't mean someone else can.
All right.
So yeah, Impera gets a B tier. A B tier from us. 8.8 out of 10. Yeah, that's about it.
I'd say 8.9.
Yeah, that's about right. I'll go with that. I'll settle with that. All right, so let me get my scissors real quick. I don't have a butterfly knife like I used to.
Slacking.
Coming to find out that was my niece's.
What the hell does she need that for?
She rides the bus.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I said, you know what to say when someone asks you about that? It's a letter opener. So I got another pile loot order. Here, let me just pull up the box. Hopefully I don't knock anything over.
Knocks everything down behind him.
I just opened it. Oh, shit. 10 figures. Holy shit. Oh, damn.
What do we got?
All right. We got some Funkos here.
Oh.
Muncher from Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh, the fat blue dude.
The fat blue dude. And I've been waiting for this for a minute. Desaad, I call to you. Yeah, I had to grab that one. Stupid. It's going to work perfectly like right here.
Yeah, with all the like regular figurines, you just get this big-headed motherfucker.
Let's see what else. I got some Star Wars stuff. I got Sasha Banks' character, Casca Reeves.
What are you gonna do with that?
Put it over there.
Okay.
And I got Bill Burr's character, Mayfield.
Ah.
Yeah. In his in that
That's
trooper
nice.
suit. Yeah. In his trooper disguise. They should have came out with his other look though. His other look was badass. He looked like Deadshot basically. Yeah, I got this, another Ghostbusters Afterlife thing. Mini Puffs.
Oh.
Yeah, the Mini
Now,
Puffs.
with those, you should like carefully take them out of the box, and when you have cereal in the morning, put them around your cereal bowl and take a picture of it.
Yeah, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna actually just put them in random areas in the kitchen. Just terrorize anyone that's in there. Like that's legit why I bought them. I want to get another one so I can have at least 6 of them just terrorizing people.
Why get 6? Why not 12?
That would be, I should do that. Just 2, 3 more bucks. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I should do that. I got some. Ooh, we got some McFarlane DC stuff here. We got. Let's see. We got the main man Lobo.
Low blow. I call him low blow.
We got the Red Hood from the Three Jokers line.
Nice.
And I got Nightwing from Gotham Knights. I'm still waiting on Robin and Batgirl.
I really want to get like a statue of like Joker beating the shit out of Robin when he's tied in the chair.
That would be cool. I wish they would do that. We should get that would be one to actually 3D print. I've seen some great 3D printed statues.
Right?
Yeah. Let's see. I think we're almost at the last of it. Oh, perfect. It does. This one's gonna drive you nuts. I got a Harley Quinn figure. Because McFarlane didn't do her first look in Suicide Squad. Bandai did it, so I decided I'm gonna grab it. It's probably one of my more expensive ones. This one was $69. Nice.
The red and black Harley Quinn, I love that suit for her because it reminds me of like the comic series and like when she was by herself.
Yeah, it's very cool. That's why I legit grabbed it, because they only had the one where she's in the dress in that whole sequence. And I'm thinking, oh, you could do a variant of that, but no, we get 2 variants of Bloodsport and Peacemaker where they don't have their masks on. So that's some bullshit. And this one, oh Jesus, can I grab it? This one is a blast from the past.
Oh shit!
American Werewolf in London, the Kessler Werewolf.
Oh my god, my dad would love that. He would sculpt that out of wood.
Let's see if it glares. It's very good.
Like it to me right now, it looks very detailed.
Yeah, it's very well done. NECA does some great work, and I think that's everything. On there, but yeah, that's basically it. I already got an email from Big Bad Toy Store. The Lex Luthor figure I ordered is coming.
You get Lex Luger instead of Lex Luthor.
That'd be funnier than shit. Like, damn, I can't put the Jesse Eisenberg head sculpt on it. I think they also sent me an email for more Spawn figures. I got Dark Redeemer coming in, Soul Crusher.
Right.
Yeah, I'm loving Big Bad Toy Store when it comes to this. This is not a spot for them, by the way, but they are very good.
But
especially
hey, if you want us to sponsor you, we can. You just just throw us a couple bills.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a little discount.
Right.
Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store. They're very, very good. They're actually out in Somerset, Wisconsin. Actually. Yeah. That's why that's why it takes such a quick time. I'm trying to say, they're so quick at getting the stuff to you. It's a bitch and a half to get it though. like my pre-order stuff, I'm still in the 50 figure range because they haven't gotten everything in time. But that's actually been a godsend for me because you don't really have to pay until they get it into their inventory. So that's a great thing. And that's not a plug for them, even though it could be. Big Bad Toy Store. They're very, very good, especially if you do their pile of loot thing. This is at least about $100 worth of figures. More than that. I got it I basically just paid shipping.
Weren't we trying to save up money for our house?
I'm still saving money.
How? Well, you're spending all the money on figurines, bro.
Because they don't come when they're supposed to. It'd be months. It'd be months ahead. I have all this saved up, and they're like, "Okay, here's we want $20 out of here, $20 out of here." But yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure.
Oh no, don't worry. My addiction to plastic crack isn't that bad.
That's why I go debit.
Hey, that's my PayPal is like, oh, thank you. But
You
wow,
can pass go. You can collect $200.
But yeah, this is a good episode, actually, man.
Right.
I think I'm gonna just start doing that. It had to be like a quarterly haul thing on here because I just wait. But I also there was some that I actually had to like order, like send for right away because you have a limit. Otherwise, they send it to you anyway. So I just said, "Fuck it, just send it to me." The one I ended up getting, this iconic little monster here, Pudgy Pig.
Oh, Piggy Boy.
Yeah, Pudgy Pig. And that was a cool one to get. I had to get it.
You know what you should get as a figurine? Rodan and Mothra.
Yeah, that would be great. Why'd I say yeah that way? Why?
Yeah.
I said like that kid that was hitting himself in the head with a basketball. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually would love to do that. The thing with Tamashii Nations, which is what this is from, their Godzilla line is so expensive.
Well, I didn't say you have to buy the expensive one.
It's even the ones that have no articulation whatsoever are still pricey. And that's the weird thing because I looked at, say, the Digimon stuff I used to have. They start reselling it, and you see the price $80. I said, for this little shit, really? What the fuck? But yeah, I think there's gonna be a little bit for a quarterly little bit for the podcast. But yeah, this is damn, we did pretty good.
Almost 2 hours.
Almost.
One of these days, we're gonna be exactly like the Batman film, 3 hours long.
I think the only one that is that long was our DC fandom video. It was like 5 hours long.
Dude, that was just Vietnam for my butt.
That's why always whenever someone brings up Flash and calls it Flashpoint, I said my ass did not suffer numbness for it to be called Flashpoint, sir.
Right.
All right, let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, so next week there's gonna be some more stuff. All right, so we're gonna close this out, but before that, I know I always have the plugs at the end of the show, in the ending outro. But all the S-Tier Podcast at facebook.com/S-TierPodcast, Twitter at S-TierPodcast1. We're starting to post more on that site as well. Instagram at S_Tier Podcast, and on YouTube, which is right now live. This will be available on YouTube right after. And this will also be available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts, Wednesday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And this has been the S-Tier Podcast.
Go Hawks, go.
Stay S-Tier.
Bye.
All right, let's end this.